The Clemson Tigers taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. A handoff from the shotgun. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they hand it off to the back. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
You set it down to the offense. First and 10. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The Tigers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. The pass ball is incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And look, he's going to take a shot right away. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Price.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. And they get it going again here. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Powers through. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Barnett. Nice catch. It's complete, but for a loss on the play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Just trucks through the defender. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The sure hands, it's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. They'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Offense stopped behind the line. A big play by the defense to wrap up the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, we're tied 0-0.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. Direct snap to the back. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Irish.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And on the carry, he's heading left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to...
And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
With the catch, it's Price. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This quarterback on fire today.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. They'll test the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the ball is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly, 2-9.
To throw, it's Barnett. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Takes him about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30. That's good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Barnett. It's complete. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's moving out of the pocket. And the sophomore making an impact play. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And it falls incomplete. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Barnett. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. As the first down still on the move. It's a solid game. Moves the ball up to the 28. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big game.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. There's a shot toward the end zone. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Across midfield. At the 30. Past the 20. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they were going to come in.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Come on, set.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Price. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's caught. It's Price. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down upcoming after that completion. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And that's a solid gain for the defense, able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And this one is getting ugly. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he's got it. He's tackled quickly, guarding.
Back.
First down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Razor.
He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The tight end has got it. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds his man, has the first down. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Notre Dame 42, Clemson 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Point after, not right through. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 81 set to kick it away.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. And they keep it going here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. The back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Irish. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Game moves into the 35, first down again. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync.
And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
4th down, he's throwing for it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding, and here comes the penalty mark. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Takes the handoff on the counter play. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
325.
Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Inside the 25. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on 4th down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.